Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to episode 1 of my New York Knicks MyGm in NBA 2K14 on the Xbox One. I've heard you guys loud and clearly. I know you guys really miss the NBA 2K and the Madden videos, so I'm definitely bringing back the sports on my channel. I kind of got away from it for a little while because I was just kind of getting burnt out on 2K and Madden, so I was just doing the wrestling reviews for a little while, and I'm still going to keep doing the wrestling reviews, but 2K and Madden will be coming back on my channel for sure because I know you guys have been dying for me to post some 2K and Madden. So I've got you guys covered. We're starting up a brand new series here, New York Knicks MyGM, and I'm thrilled to start this up. Also, I just want to let you guys know, just in case you're wondering, I did private most of my old videos because I kind of just wanted to start out fresh, and my goal now is to push out about 3 to 4 good videos a week. I don't want to rush videos anymore. You know, my focus is putting out good quality videos for you guys because you guys deserve the best from me, and you know, I really want to make sure the content I'm putting out is good. So yeah, anyways, the reason I decided to choose the Knicks as my team for this series is because I wanted to have a challenge, not a ridiculous challenge though. You know, I was doing the 76ers for my GM, and that was just too much of a challenge. It was impossible to make any trades, and we really just couldn't do much of anything. So I wanted to go with something a little bit easier but still challenging at the same time. So I thought the Knicks would be the perfect team because they do have a decent team on paper. I mean, in the Eastern Conference, we can definitely be a playoff team, but the main problem with this team is we just don't have a lot of flexibility. We have a lot of overpaid veterans, and we're in the middle. You know, we're not good, but we're not bad. So our draft picks are gonna be you know, in the middle. Like I said, you know, it's gonna be late lottery or right outside of the lottery. So it's gonna be tough rebuilding this team, but we do have some good pieces to start out with. You know, we've got a bona fide superstar in Carmelo Anthony. Hopefully we can keep him past this year. Obviously, he is a pending free agent, so we really need to keep him on the team. That is our #1 goal right now. Also, we have Amon Shumpert, who is a very talented young player who still needs to develop a little bit, but the sky is the limit for him. We've got Tim Hardaway Jr., another guy who's young and needs to develop a little bit, but I really like him a lot, and I definitely want to keep him on this team heading into the future. But then we have guys like Amari Stoudemire, Andrea Bargnani, Tyson Chandler, and obviously they're just guys who are getting older. They're still decent players, but not as good as they once were, and they're still making top dollars. So we're going to try to have to trade them. I'm really hoping we can, but it's not going to be easy, of course, because we've got to convince another team to take on that kind of salary. So if we do trade one of those guys, you know, it's probably going to be in a trade that's not really favorable for us. You know, we might have to take a bad deal to get rid of some of that salary, but that is definitely something that I'm willing to do. That way we can start getting good young talent on this team. And also I'm hoping we can trade for some draft picks because obviously the upcoming draft it's pretty good. I mean, you got Wiggins, Parker, Exum, Randall, and it's just a deep draft. So hopefully we can acquire a few draft picks besides the one that we have. So yeah, that's definitely the goal right now, and I want to make the playoffs this year. I don't want to tank, and I don't want to rebuild. I want to win now. So yeah, that's what we're gonna try and do in this series. That is the overall idea I have for this series. So yeah, opening night we've got the Knicks taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. The Bucks definitely a team that could be a playoff team in this game. Obviously, they suck in real life, but in this game, they definitely have potential to make the playoffs because on paper, they're a decent team. Obviously, on paper, doesn't mean a lot, but they do have some talented players. OJ Mayo, Larry Sanders, Brandon Knight. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this Bucks team does in the game because obviously in real life, they didn't live up to expectations, but right now they're putting a whooping on the Knicks as they're leading by 10 as we are approaching the half, and yeah, at the half it is 68-60, so the Bucks have a 8-point lead over the Knicks. Nothing too substantial, but Definitely the Knicks need to start playing better on the offensive side of the ball, because they kind of went into a little bit of a drought in the second quarter of this game. So obviously they need to get the ball into the hands of Carmelo Anthony, the number one offensive player on this team. And yeah, the Bucks would end up calling a timeout as they're leading 75-66. And yeah, here we go. We got the inbounds there from Sanders, and the Bucks would end up scoring again on that possession. And now here is Delfino hitting O.J. Mayo, and Mayo going to draw the foul off of Iman Shumpert, and Mayo would go on to hit both of his free throws. And now it is 90-82 as we are getting pretty close to the fourth quarter, and Iman Shumpert with another hard foul on O.J. Mayo. And that's what I like about Iman Shumpert. He brings toughness to this team. So, yeah, he is definitely a big part of our future. J.R. Smith going to get blocked right there pretty badly. And, yeah, this was a rough outing for J.R. Smith. He really wasn't much of a factor in this game, not as much as I was hoping for him to be, because obviously the Knicks need him to step things up as they're trailing by 10 heading into the fourth quarter. Definitely a lead that they can overcome, but they are going to have to claw and scratch their way back into it. So, all right, here we go, getting ready to head into the fourth quarter, and the Bucks would end up getting the ball first. Or actually, the Knicks would end up getting the ball first, and it is 99-91. Sessions going to hit O.J. Mayo, and Mayo nearly going to have an and one there, but he would miss the shot, so a good foul from Shumpert. First free throw from Mayo is good, and the second one good as well. Mayo, a pretty good free throw shooter, so the Bucks are back up by 10. Tyson Chandler going to pass it off to Carmelo, and that would end up being a good pass by Tyson Chandler as Carmelo would end up scoring right there. So that's what the Knicks need to continue doing, feeding their superstar. Carmelo Anthony thrives in the fourth quarter and in clutch situations, obviously. So here is Melo with a little ISO move, and Melo going to score once again despite the good defense from the Bucks. And right here, Raymond Felton going to reach in and get the steal. Chandler passing it off to Felton, and Felton would score on the layup. So the Knicks starting to get hot on the offensive side of the ball, and there's another bucket from Carmelo Anthony, and all of a sudden the Knicks are starting to get back into this game as the Bucks are looking a little shocked here as the Knicks offense has just really gotten hot lately. And here is Bargnani hitting a three off of the assist from Carmelo, and Carmelo nearly going to have an and one there, but he would miss, and Melo heading to the free throw line now. First free throw good, and we'll see if Melo can hit the second one to make this a 1-point game. And yes, both free throws good as the Knicks are now only down by 1. Here is Carmelo getting the screen from Tyson Chandler. Carmelo driving inside, and the bucket is good from Carmelo, who has willed the Knicks back into this game as they now retake the lead. They're up by 1. Larry Sanders going to draw a foul right there. Sanders, a pretty decent free throw shooter for a man of his size. So the first free throw from Sanders is good. The game is tied, and now the second free throw also good from Sanders. So the Bucks are back up. It is 109-106. The Knicks really need to stop right here, but Felton going to let Sessions off of the hook, and Sessions would score. It's 111-108, and it's getting late. Carmelo, though, not giving up. The Knicks have been very resilient in this game. Melo drawing a foul, so he's got another trip to the free throw line, and the first free throw is good, and the second one good as well. 1-point game once again, and now it is a 4-point game with 1:26 left to go. J.R. Smith being defended very tightly by O.J. Mayo, and Smith with a beautiful bounce pass to Amari Stoudemire, and Stoudemire would score. 17 seconds left to go. The Bucks are up by 3. Delfino in the corner for 3, and that is going to ice it as the Knicks would go on to lose to the Milwaukee Bucks 120-115. Wow, what a game on opening night. The Knicks really fought hard to stay in the game, but eventually they would end up falling to the Bucks. But definitely nothing to be ashamed of. They played a great game. And so, yeah, guys, that is going to bring us to the end of this episode. So thank you all for watching. As always, I do appreciate it. Make sure to like the video if you did enjoy it. And all of my social media links are in the description below. So be sure to check that out. And until the next time, I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace. I'm out.